And so we saw where it was that Moses was born of Levitical parents in a time of crisis. Born in a time that male children being born to Jewish parents had a death sentence on their lives. Born in a time where the edict from the monarch, the Pharaoh, was that every male child born to Jewish parents was to be thrown in the Nile and drowned. And we saw where it was that Moses was born in that time, and his mother saw something in him and decided this one will not die. But we saw where in an effort to protect him, she had to restrict him, keep him in a dark place, and keep him quiet so that he was not found out, he was not discovered. And we recognize from that sometimes we go through restrictions for our protection. And sometimes we are busy complaining and rejecting the restrictions, not recognizing that the restrictions are a part of the plan to protect us for our purpose. And so it was, we saw how it is that one day when they could hide him no longer, he was put in a basket of reeds that was pitched on the inside and out, and placed on the very Nile that was supposed to kill him. But he floated on what should have killed him. And we recognized that the reason some things that were designed to kill us did not kill us is because God has a plan for us. I know we're just doing review, but I still feel like I could praise him. We recognize that God's plan for us has put boundaries around us. For whom he foreknew, them he also predestined. He put boundaries around, and because of that, the enemy came with his best weapons. They should have killed us, but we're still here. Somebody say, I'm still here. Look on somebody and tell them that's because God has a plan for you. Irrespective of what they have tried, they couldn't kill you. They couldn't mad you. Oh God, I wish I could preach it here. Because the plan of God has kept the enemy at bay. You can only come this far and no further. No farther, because there's a plan for your life. And so it was that Pharaoh's daughter came by, heard the baby crying. sent to find out what's the meaning of that cry. What's the meaning of that sound? I find it interesting that this same Moses heard later from God. God says, I've heard the cry of my people, and I've come down that I might deliver them. Sometimes you've got to cry out. The Bible tells me that she saw Moses and fell in love with the baby. You see, when God has a plan for your life, he will give you favor in unlikely places. When God has a plan for your life, you don't have to try to scheme and manipulate. God will attract to you the people who need to be attracted to you at the right time, in the right places, or with the right mindset. They will do things for you and wonder later on, how is it they did that?